welcome back. Glad you're here. Today we are going to have a short video about this curriculum that I have purchased called Celebrating the Seasons with Sophie Mouse. It has been such a fun read, such a fantastic resource. If you're looking for something to do, kind of switch up your language arts routine, this is something you're gonna love. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, I was influenced by Instagram to purchase this curriculum. It is made by the Homemade School. So check the description box below and I will throw that link down there for you. You may be able to find the books from your local library. My library did not have them, so I ended up grabbing them from Amazon, as you do. But essentially, you're gonna have one book for each season of the year. And how you choose to teach this curriculum is entirely up to you, of course, but I have chosen to do it not by season. So we started in January and we read the winter book first, which was book number 6. Now we're kind of into March, so I'm going to start the spring book with her, but we're not going to wait till summer to do the summer book, and I'm certainly not going to wait until fall to do fall for her. So we're going to do at the beginning of March, we're going to do the spring one, then we're going to do summer kind of towards the end of March, and then as we finish out our school year, we're going to do the fall book. So what this is the set of books are fantastic because they are only 10 chapters, and they're a really awesome reading level where the words are really large, and so the chapters go by pretty quickly. The way that the curriculum is made is you're going to read 2 chapters and then do an activity or a craft of some kind. You can read 1 chapter on day 1, read the 2nd chapter on day 2, and then do the craft. The way that we split it up is that we read chapters 1 and 2 together because they are just that short. They're just really short kind of chapters, a couple of pages. So by the time you get through chapter 2, I'll just look really quick. In this particular book, oh, that's chapter 4. You are reading, wait for it, 21 pages, okay? And they've got like illustrations and some of them are full text pages, but just super, super cute, okay? So then after you read it, the curriculum that you're going to buy, and I just printed it out and then spiral bound it. You can do that at any office supply store. That's where I used to do it until I purchased my own spiral binder. Now I spiral bind everything because it's amazing. Anyway, so you're going to go to the particular book, and the first thing that she's going to give you is a supply list that you will need for all of the chapters in that particular book, most of which you're already going to have around the house. In fact, for this first one, I didn't even go and buy anything. Oh, that's not true. I did go and buy borax because you make snowflakes, and I didn't have any borax. So, but most of it you probably already have around your house. For example, Play-Doh, buttons or googly eyes, toothpicks, pipe cleaners, string or dental floss, wire cutters, pencils, mason jars, and water, okay? Then you have your book. This is the one book that you're reading, and she also has additional book lists if you want to make this an entire unit study, which you can absolutely do. The first one that we did, of course, was winter, so you can do an entire unit study about winter, kind of surrounding the themes in this book. So she gives you, what are there, 6 or 7 different wintry books that you can read. And then, of course, just head over to your local library and you've got a whole bunch of other books, okay? Then you're going to get into the lessons. Now, each of these books will have 5 lessons in them and 5 activities in them. So over the course of 4 books, you will have 20 lessons. You can do this whole study in 1 month if you want to, or like I'm doing it, just kind of like break it up, okay? The lessons are super short. Sometimes there's going to be like some text. You can see right here. There's a little bit of text here that will say, winter is the season during December, January, and February. So you're going to talk a little bit about what these seasons are. What do you wear? You can do like, again, a whole science unit on the winter season. And then she has a little YouTube video that you can go to and watch a little thing about winter. And then it says read chapters 1 and 2 and then do the activity. And the first activity, the activities go so perfectly with the books. I'm not a super creative person when it comes to creating book studies. I really struggle. It's not my forte. I've never done it before, so I'm exercising that muscle and trying to get better. But the creator of this, the homemade school, I think it is, she did such a great job. So you actually do, like the first one, you make blueberry pancakes, and that's exactly what Sophie does in the book. So super, super cute. You can learn, and then you learn about hedgehogs a little bit later because they make a friend with a hedgehog. So she kind of gives you some fun hedgehog facts. You can do a whole science lesson around hedgehogs. Then you make these cute little snowflakes. So fun. This particular one was such an easy like craft at the end of the day. Sometimes I feel like you buy these types of studies and then you get to the craft at the end of this chapter and you're like, I can't. I don't have 1 ounce of energy inside of me to do that craft, right? Like making blueberry pancakes, if I had made them in the afternoon, it wouldn't have happened. Fortunately, I knew it was coming, so I made them for breakfast and it worked out great. But this is the activity for the day, is to decorate or design Sophie's scarf. So super cute. And then at the end of each book, she does do kind of like a reader's response type activity. And so this particular one, this is how she designed it. You are supposed to write about what you would do on a winter's day, draw a picture, and then have your student write it. Depending on their age, you can decide how long you want to make it. Maybe you want to make it into a whole essay. If you have older children or you want to have your child dictate it to you, it's fantastic. So I just barely previewed the spring book because we are starting that this week as this video is posting. We are starting it. Super fun. I will warn you, a word of caution to this tale. When you get to the summer book, the summer at the end, I didn't know this when I bought it, but my daughter previewed it all. When you get to this summer one of the activities is to have a festival with your friends or something like that. I'm turning to it right now. Day 5. Oh, I don't know where it is, but she read about it where she was like, Mom, I get to have a whole neighborhood party. And I was like, that should have been in the warning pages because please, like I really have to make a party with my kid. Maybe it's in the fall because I didn't see it in the summer. But anyway, be warned that you're going to have to like have a whole party and invite all the neighborhoods. So if you let your kids look at your freaking book, then they're going to be like, Mom, this is what it says. So anyway, besides that, I can have a few girls over. It will be fine. But besides that, it's a fantastic resource. If you only have to buy this, you're in it for less than $20. If you do end up purchasing the books that go with it, this is a set. Again, I got it on Amazon. I think it was $20 on Amazon. I'll read it. We'll read it together, and then I'll end up donating it to my library anyway, as you do. So anyway, I highly recommend it. If you don't already know about this resource, go over, grab it. I'll put it in the description box below. Support this mama who made this resource. I'm all about that because, you know, big box curriculums are great, but supporting us homeschooling mamas who put the creativity together to make something fun, we can purchase it from them, support their love of teaching and homeschool. That's always a big plus too. So head over to Homemade School. She has other resources as well. This is not a sponsored video. I just found her and I love her Sophie Mouse unit. So hopefully this helps you and you can have some creativity in your language arts program as well. Like this video, show some support for my channel. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Okay, I did find it. It is summer lesson day 1. Host a summer party. And then it tells you to greet your guests, make your guests feel special, serve drinks and snacks.